Hey you guys, it's me Gemstone. I hope you're doing really well. This reading is for the Leos. Today I'm using the Lenormand cards, the Under the Roses Lenormand, and I've also pulled a tarot card, and I'll show you that card in a little bit. I just wanted to let you guys know that I am doing 2018 year ahead readings, so please do check that out on my website. And yes, let me just get into your actual reading for this coming week. Now, this is a tarot card that I have pulled for you. It's from the Gargan Tarot, which is really fun, really nice deck. Very straightforward. As you can see, is for the most part the deck is black and white. And recently I've been just really into round decks. I wasn't previously. I didn't pay them any mind, to be honest, but I'm kind of glad, especially with this deck, that I gave it a chance because I really, really love it. So the good thing about round decks, which you can't really do with your regular shaped tarot cards, like the rectangle, that's it, kind of shaped tarot card decks, is that you can factor in the degree to which the card shows up. So you don't just have upright and reversal, you also can have like halfway on either side, which is kind of fun to kind of add that aspect to things. But yours, interestingly enough, has shown up reversed, but it's the Eight of Swords reversed. So I kind of feel like it is a good thing when a tarot deck that would usually kind of have like a negative association with it shows up reversed, because it kind of shows that the energy isn't that intense. And also it shows that this energy is probably something that is passing, or something that you're already releasing, or in the process of releasing. So you may have felt things kind of being stuck with the Eight of Swords. It's like there's no movement forward, but you don't know how. You don't know how to move out of the situation you're in. Or it could be a case of maybe you do know how, but you're too afraid to move out of the situation that you're in. Or you just, again, you don't see the solutions to your issue. But then it's kind of saying that you're tired of the situation. It's like you're tired of things just being stuck the way they are and there's no progress. So it's like you're able to find, okay, what do I do? What do I need to do? And I kind of like how she's holding on to this sword here, because I kind of feel like with it showing up reversed, it's almost like having the courage to take a situation and grasp it and say, okay, I'm not going to let this get the best of me. I'm not going to let this situation keep me in a state of anxiety or stress. I'm going to sort it out. I'm going to free myself. And so that's what I see for you with this card. It's like you're freeing yourself. You can see the possibilities ahead of you again. And I feel like that's an energy that you've been really needing to come through, because I feel like some of you guys have just been feeling like there's been no solution up until this point. But I think this week is the week where you can kind of free yourself. The mice showing up first is like, it represents your anxiety, your stress. It represents the concerns that you have and that you are struggling with. It could be saying maybe even stress or certain situations is impacting your health in some kind of way, or impacts your well-being in some kind of way. And so it's like we have to think about those things. How do we get those things right? How do we improve those things? The mice can also represent theft as well, having something taken away from you. Or something just wreaking havoc in your life, and it could be a repetitive thing as well, of the issues that you're facing or things that has been happening in recent times for you. I feel like the fish is kind of saying it could be connected with money and financial situations. That is the source of a lot of your worries and your burdens. And I think that even though it's a very challenging energy, it's like money has been diminished. It's kind of been dwindled away. That's what the mice kind of shows. It could be, you paid for a whole bunch of little things or things, or a whole bunch of things that seemed kind of like, okay, it was maybe like a £20 there, or £6 here, or something like this, but then it adds up. Sometimes we think to ourselves we're living on a budget, but we still find that even within that budget we are still spending maybe more than we can afford to spend, or the money still goes. Even if maybe you're shopping in places that are kind of discounted stores and things like that, it's like if you buy a lot of things that are discounted, you still find by the end of the day you spent like quite a bit of money. So it could be saying maybe you had to kind of get those things right, kind of work out the kinks of sort of your financial situation to try and get a better grasp on things, to kind of see some real developments in that area. Now, the lily is kind of showing that things are going to be resolved, but it takes time to be resolved. It's like you almost have to be patient with yourself, patient with the results of things and how things progress. It could be showing that an older person could be of assistance to you in terms of like a financial or money situation. They might be concerned about you at this time, so they might be a help. But if there is no one really that can be there that can help with this kind of situation, it could just be saying that it takes patience and it takes time to kind of resolve everything. So this isn't a quick fix to anything, and it could be like saying maybe you just have to save a bit more over time, even if it's just a gradual amount, little steps. It's like it's still something that is helping your overall situation. So it's kind of saying there isn't something swift taking place here, but I feel like it is going to get resolved, but gradually it'll get resolved. Or if there has been any money worries or issues that you've been dealing with that wasn't to do necessarily with your spending, but it's to do with something still connected with finances, it kind of says again the situation will be brought to like a resolution, but it takes time before it gets there. So peace and many blessings to you. I'll be seeing you. Bye.